One haul going in. And so it begins. Make 3 piles more attracts. There he goes. But if you make, I mean, I think it, is that true? Is there anything to what that guy's saying? Wear booties for sneak. I got the booties. I got the booties, but are we sure about the pile thing? I don't know if he can hear me. He may not be able to hear me. It is true. Okay, so three at a time. Okay. Fine. Fine for 3 at a time. Hey, by the way, random question. Can you hear my mic okay? Is my mic working today? I never know if it's working or not, dude. It's kind of bunk. Yeah, I don't even know if it's working. Tarl soft steps are good for this? Oh, I don't think I only have the initial. I do not have the nice ones. In fact, those may be some of the first ones we make. What's spice for? Spice is for everything. Spice is for, like, all of the endgame crafting uses spice almost in some capacity. Oh, wait, we weren't doing that. Whoops. Sorry. But yeah, spice is turned into spice melange using refiners. And spice melange is used in some degree in almost everything. Like, just sometimes single digits amounts, but all the T6 stuff is super spicy. Let's take it off. Good luck, buddy. I don't think he was watching the stream. The spice must flow. The spice is nice. You know it. Great. And it looks like we're getting a lot of spice. And I mean, we are, but this is... We're going to have to do this, I think, at least 4 more times to get the spice we need to build the ship I'm working on. I'd have to math it out, but I think that's accurate. Not only want to go up, but we want to make sure we're not in front of where he's moving in case he pops out of the ground like they do sometimes. Great. Oh, that's a little far. We're doing well here, but good for whoever's over there. Has Cohh gotten munched yet? Not yet, but it's due to happen any minute. But I have not been shy-haluded yet. So if you have soft step boots, you can do about 8 shots, grab them, load it on the Orny, fly up for 2 seconds, and back down, and you won't aggro. Really? No kidding. I didn't know that flying off the ground and landing reset the aggro. That's news to me. Is that really a thing? That is a thing. Interesting. I guess I kind of get screwed when there's multiple people here, but... Cool. Did Cohh just say shy-haluded? I did. They're getting a little frisky. Okay. Does the worm always pop up next to you before trying to eat you? No. No, he does not always pop up near you. He does most of the time. But if you're like at a ship, he'll pop right under the ship. Daddy Dave, who is the big worm, he can actually pop up. He will eventually pop up directly under this spice thing and eat the entire thing in one gulp. And they also, whenever they pop up, they can randomly pop up. They don't have to pop up for a specific reason. So what that means is if you're just flying through the air, there have been known encounters where a worm just pops up and unintentionally, it's not like they're doing it on purpose, but unintentionally takes out an ornithopter flying by in the sky. Something back here. I don't have worm signs, so... Oh, God. Probably a little close. Okay.
One more month to the big 100. At CohhCarnage, did you hear of the game Out Fishing that was announced a bit ago? A dedicated fishing game with a horror aspect to it.
I did hear about that, yes. And I will probably check it out at some point. But it sounds fun. Yeah, for sure. Thank you, bud. This is a major operation. We got like 3 people out here right now? Yeah. Oh, storage full. There it is. Heck yeah, man. All right, let's get our last little bit. Take it on home. Awesome. More people landing to get spice. All right, how'd we do? Oh, that is gorgeous. Good luck, everybody. One of these days, chat, we're going to be doing this. We're going to be flying over the desert. There's going to be a spice blow. And it's just going to be a giant penis. That's all it's going to be, just a giant penis. Surprisingly, I haven't seen that yet. I'm actually pretty impressed with the gaming community at large. Yeah. Why weren't you attacking those players? We're on a private server in the deep desert. We don't really have a huge problem with ganking and griefing on this server. Most of the people on this server it's kind of us versus the world. So I've already spoken with multiple other guild leaders in our world, and everyone's kind of like, you know, nobody really feels like there's a good reason to kill each other. That's what it comes down to. All the people, and yeah, there are some gankers and griefers on the server. I mean, we're in a world with a bunch of other private servers. But like most of the people I've talked to, and I've even talked to people like in procs around some areas, like they're kind of like, yeah, it's kind of fun to fight other people sometimes, but like there's no reason. There's just no reason right now. So everyone's kind of just happier doing their own thing. Are we turning 41 this week? We are. Yes. Yes, we are. Oh, man. Oh, geez. Now, keep in mind, it's very important to mention that I'm on a private server, and that is one of the only reasons that it's like that. So it is not like that on the public servers right now. Public servers are a different story. Only 41. You don't look a day past 39. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Nice, Kaiser. Will you keep the server up even if you stop playing? Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll keep the server up for a while at least, even if I'm not playing. We're gonna keep the servers up at least until the first couple, if not all, of the story DLC and all the extra stuff like that. Yup. Is PvP good in this game? Glimpses of goodness, but generally not good. There are glimpses of PvP potentially being cool, but it is not a realized vision. Yeah. So I would say that right now the PvP is probably in the worst state of all the different mechanics in the game. But that's also saying that the other mechanics in the game are actually in a pretty good state. Had a really good time in my 100+ hours in this game. So, and it's also important to mention, I don't have a huge amount of PvP experience myself. So, you might be better off asking a streamer like Sacriel. Sacriel does a lot of PvP. Shroud, I think, does pretty much only PvP, and I'm sure he talks about it all the time. What his thoughts about are on, but yeah, I am really hoping to participate in PvP and enjoy it, and I am looking forward to when I'm given the opportunity to do that in this game. I don't really want to just run around and gank people, not only because it's kind of a dick move, but because I don't really get anything from doing that. So what I'm hoping is either they add in, like, what I would love for this game is I would love to be able to go to Harco, and I would love to be able to queue up for like a duel. Like, there was this game I played back in the day called Rift, and you could go to a city and queue up for duels, and you could actually watch other people duel, which was super cool, like in an arena. But like, it would just put 2 players in the arena, and you could duel it out, and the winner was done, and then the next 2 people that queued up went, and the next 2 people that queued up, and it would just, like, that would be so good in a game like this. I feel like it would be perfect, and it would let us explore the PvP system without ganking. Like, it would let us learn it, which would be really cool. And on top of that, I think they could take that out a step further and have like scenario-based PvP, like foot only 4v4 random queue up little scenarios. Like, I think that could be cool in this game. I think that could work. I'd love to see what that feels like. I mean, it may suck and be janky, but it would also give us an opportunity to, you know, play with the system before we go out in the desert in our expensive ornithopters and do all sorts of stuff like that. So yeah, I really hope that we see them grow out the PvP experiences you can have in the game. I think that'd be really cool. Especially with how much time you can put into the other parts of the game. It makes PvP even more meaningful in a lot of ways. They need to focus on DD first. They have a lot of things they need to focus on first. They need to focus on bugs first, arguably. People need to stop losing ships when they zone around in the DD, man. Like, we got to get the bugs under control. And then after that, I'd say, and also I include, like, tightening up the combat system in that. There's a lot of buggy jank in the combat system right now that needs to be smoothed out. Yeah. Which makes sense. I mean, they made some big changes right before release, so they need time to work that out. Like, that's not, you don't make changes like that and get it right the first time. No one does. No one's that good. You need to test that stuff in the wild. So. What faction am I? I am Harkonnen. Nope, I am Atreides. How dare I? Psycho says, I lost an ornithopter due to disconnect. Not great. Dude, we lost one a couple days ago. Yep, we were watching it a couple days ago. Or just lost one a couple days ago. Lost an assault ornithopter full of spice. Yeah. Really sucked. Super bummer. Funny enough, the creative lead for the game was watching at the time too. He was just like, oh no. Very unfortunate. Is the PvP only large scale currently? Yes. Well, no. The main PvP is Deep Desert, which you could argue is large scale. But it's when you say large scale PvP traditionally, you mean like 30 on 30. It's not really like that. It's always small skirmish. And also on top of that, not only is there the vast deep desert, but there are these ships that are spread all around the game, even in the Haga Basin in the PvE area. And everywhere around those ships is PvP. And sometimes you do have to go to the ships for questing. So there are little PvP experiences around the PvE area and even around the PvE area of the deep desert. But most of the PvP is out in the deep desert. Once you go past, the way the deep desert is laid out, it's in a grid with letters and numbers, and they're called bands. And the bottom 2 bands of the deep desert, which is where you zone in, are PvE only. So when you zone into the deep desert, it's PvE. And for the first entire 2 bands, sector A and B, all the way across to the east and west, it's all PvE. So you can go there and farm and do your PvE stuff. Now, none of the T6 resources spawn here, which is arguably one of the biggest problems of the games right now. If they were to just make T6 resources spawn in the PvE area, that would fix a lot of things. But they don't. So the issue is that you can zone in. You can do some light farming. There's some labs and there's some ships there. So that's good. But you most of the time have to zone in and then go into the PvP area far in to get the T6 stuff. So, and that's where most of the PvP happens, is in that area. Mm-hmm. Oh, no, I'm not going to get into it. Go watch the Dune. I think it's Dune Endgame. The Dune Endgame command. We went hard about it this morning. Yep. Yeah, I'm not going to get into it again. Chat's sick of me talking about it. Yep. Okay. So you played Enshrouded before, right? Yep, couple times. I just picked it up this weekend. It seems pretty fun. Oh, dude. Enshrouded is amazing. I cannot wait for that game to hit 1.0 because we're going to do a massive, massive run. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. All right. Baller. We're going to get this cooking. Oh, I may have to do a quick body run, actually, before we do the next Atreides quest. Actually, you know what? I can do a body run later. I can farm body runs and stuff off stream. Not that I'd ever play this off stream. I mean, I'd only just farm resources and stuff. I wouldn't do anything else. Promise. But yeah. Boop. Here we go. There's some of it. Now we got to take off the big blood of it. There it is. Oh, feels good, man. And I'm out of water. That big. Oh, it takes a ton of water. That's what's going on. Damn. I see. 10 minutes left on everyone. Okay. Was this whole base built from scratch? Yep. This base was built on top of a pillar, the very top of a pillar, that we found in a certain area of the map. So what I did was I put a base on the top of one pillar, and then by abandoning it and repositioning it and continually using the remnants of our dead base, what we did was we pulled it out from just here to over here. So all of this is actually the same base, even though it's on 2 completely different things. And that was a bitch to do. So that was a thing. It's fully expanded right now, and we're currently working on this building, which I'm going to be growing out here very soon as we get this ornithopter situation figured out. But yeah, I'm along pretty well. Lot left to do, but I'm along pretty well. Very happy how it's turning out. This whole area needs to get changed as well. Still deciding what we're going to do about that and how we're going to do it. Also going to grow. I really like how these big, like, jutting out pieces look. So I think what I'm going to do is change this area and do like a jut out thing here, but make it actually functional. So build like maybe a bedroom or something in it, and that could be really cool. Oh, look at that a little bit later. Yeah, it's looking pretty good so far. Liking how it's turning out. The base building in this game is fantastic, so it is. It's pretty great. Cohh, is all of your base using the Atreides Stronghold build set? Yep, pretty much. There's some granite coring, which I wish I didn't do looking back, but there's also I say that there's granite in here too. There's Atreides build stuff. There's granite. There's a few other things. I think we're gonna have to do that. We're gonna have to do one light in each section, which is fine. They still look great. Yeah, one light's okay. All right. Let's go do this Atreides mission. Jazzy, all of it, for the record, not just a little bit of it. Just want to make sure that's clear. Am I a secret boss? I am in the game. Yep, secret boss. Yep, sure, let's go with that. I need a little bit more wire and a little bit more fuel. Grab the fuel out of our fuel chest. Do I have any wire in here? I don't. Okay. I think we're gonna need more than this, but we'll check. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need more than this. You know what? Oh my god. The only thing I use this for is mass producing wire. I'm gonna circuit that one too. Skadoosh. Love it. Okay. Boom. Okay. Oh, wait. I gotta fix it so it'll actually work. Because right now it's not gonna actually work. Can I just do one enter? Probably, right? Nope. This time it worked. Okay. Oh no, it's stacking it. Bastard. I hate it. The machine just outdid me, chat. Okay, this should work. I just put that in there. Yeah, that will work. Perfect. Wait, but now I can't split it? There we go. It's filling the output with scrap metal. It's like if you move the mouse, it no longer selects. That's what it is. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why it does that. That's very strange. Okay, that's what we want right there. Okay, I will do this right, darn it. But you know what? There it is. We broke the code, chat. Okay, so now that it's fully sealed, now when I do this, like this, let's make sure this is working. You can see it's bypassing the storage, going into the circuit, and then going into our new vehicle test here. Awesome. So we did the same thing with that in our fuel as well. So now we can just like have two, and actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna move that. over where the other one is. Where our fuel thing is. Boop. Great. This garage is swanky. Oh yeah. Yeah, we have both of these on the same circuit. So this device and the fuel. This device right here is for the wire. And this device right here is for the fuel. So any fuel I make only in this one, but any fuel I make in here goes into that chest. Mm-hmm. And I said I was going to do the Atreides thing, but unfortunately, I must depart. I must go, chat. Chatterino, Bambino, I must go. I am sorry. We will be doing more of this most likely tonight. I've got drop frames this afternoon. I may actually get back in time to do a little bit of this before drop frames. I'm not sure yet. If I do play any of it offline, I'll just do farming and stuff, and then we'll do all the stuff when I get back. But yeah. Cohh took too long building his base. I did. 3 days, Arcades, 3 days. What'd I do? Oh God, what'd I do? But anyway, I'll be back in just a little bit, probably about an hour or so, and we will go from there. So normally I'd kick you over to Pasco, but I don't think it's working. And so I'm just going to log off. Have a great day. I'll see you soon. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye.